Hi, my name is Brad Dick. I'm a CEO for the city of Detroit, but previous to that, I spent the last 17 years in the General Services Department as the director there, and which GSD is responsibility for recreation and parks, which is, as the mayor knows, my great love is the park system still, so I'm very biased. Today we have something really special. About 2 years ago, the Nordin Brothers came to us and said they had a donor who wanted to do something special for the city of Detroit. And we talked about a couple of places, and we landed here at the Riverside Park, which is our newest and largest emerging park in the city, and we'll be wrapping up with the new road work this summer. And also the Louis Greenway, which is the 30-mile greenway around the city of Detroit, will also be ending here as well, too. So it seemed like a really special place to celebrate these two great spots. And there's a number of people to thank, and I really want to thank the mayor. He has ridden me on this park for several years now to get it done, and we're keeping it up. And he's always been there to support us for money for the park and vision. And usually on weekends I get a phone call from him. What's going on at the park? What's this? What's that? So he's been all over it. He's excited about this too, I know. I also want to thank the GSD team who designed the park, Tim Carl and his team. I thought I saw John here, the architect, somewhere. There's John and Tim, so you guys, great job at all this. Another big thank goes to the advisory council. I saw Minnie Ramirez here. Oh, there she is. She moved. Minnie, take a bow. You deserve it. So she has been involved since day one from the community advocate, and she's great and really helped lead this team to get where we are today. And I also want to thank, we're going to do several thank yous to the Nordin brothers today, Erik and Israel. And finally, thank you to the Adamo family for making this beautiful piece of art possible. I am a huge advocate for art in the parks. We've got the parks in great shape now. They were nowhere where they were 10 years ago. They're in great shape. Now it's time to put finishing touches on like art. People need to be able to see something beautiful and different, something to start a conversation and something to inspire. And that's what art does. And I hope everybody appreciates that and thinks about that. Oh, I see our arts and culture directors here, Rochelle Riley. So thanks, Rochelle, for coming today. And with that, I'd like to introduce Mayor Duggan, please. Mr. Mayor.
Well, good morning. There is no place I enjoy visiting in this city more than Riverside Park. I think about the way it looked 10 years ago. This was basically industrial land. Here was a Detroit News warehouse and an industrial site on this side where the beautiful greenery and the hill are. And as you drove up 10 years ago, there was a big sign that said, hazardous soil, do not enter, and a chain across it. Of course, our more creative Detroiters went around the chain, went down and fished at the riverfront anyway, because people were drawn to the attraction. What we've been able to do with partnership with the Maroons, with partnership with the community, is make Riverside Park into one of the most beautiful parks in the city of Detroit. We just opened up that end. Over there, that cold storage building is coming down that's going to beautify the riverfront even more. And, of course, with Rochelle Riley's influence, we've been adding art to every place that we beautify. And I'm deeply appreciative of Richard Adamo in the Adamo family for commissioning this. And Erik and Israel Nordin have done this beautiful sculpture, the Path of Life, and you want to think about what it means to the city, taking materials from Joe Louis Arena, which will live forever in many of our hearts. I was there that night in 1997 when Darren McCarty scored that goal against the Flyers to win the Stanley Cup. I was there in 2002 when they clinched the Stanley Cup at Joe Louis against the Carolina Hurricanes, and the continuity of Detroiters' experiences both along the river and with our sports teams is captured beautifully. And it was made possible by a family that has had a whole lot to do with this city going from blight to beauty. At this point, let's please give a big hand to thank Richard Adamo.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the mayor for those very kind words. and everyone that was involved in this, making this possible. Erik and Israel, working with you guys the last couple of years when you first came to me with this idea to utilize artifacts from the Joe Louis Arena to put a piece of art actually at our office on John Arn 7 Mile. And when we were talking about it, I'm like, where are we going to put this? This big thing that you want to build, we're going to put it in the back of our yard where nobody would see it. And Erik said, how about if I got a better idea for you? If I find a park, a place to put it, where it would be seen by many and not just a few. And I was absolutely, gave him the green light. I said, let's do it. Let's figure it out. So here I stand in front of all of you, humbled because of this great piece, this great piece of work, because I too had many, many experiences at the Joe Louis Arena, watching hockey and going to various concerts and other venues. And this means an awful lot to me because, ironically, my late brother John, and I would go to the Joe Louis Arena, and we would walk through it, and we'd say, "What do you think about taking this place down?" Who would have thought? Who would have thought that we would be part of that history? So, quite frankly, I am moved. I'm touched that we're able to do this, so that the entire community that we have been a part of for for 59 years, it stands tall. It stands tall. My father, John Adamo Sr., who started the business in 1964, was an avid boater, a member at the Detroit Yacht Club for many years, and I can remember the countless times of going up and down the river, passing by this park, passing by these buildings on our way to Lake Erie. And again, here I stand today, completely mesmerized that we have a piece that, in honor of my father, John Adamo Sr., and my dear brother, John Adamo Jr., will be here for their legacy, and a legacy that myself and the team at Adamo continue to do to help with the city of Detroit and continue to be very good stewards to people that are very, very dear to us. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I'm going to bring up next. I'm going to bring up the Nordin Brothers, Erik and Israel, then Liana Medley from the Joe Louis Greenway, and then finally, before we officially commission the sculpture, we're going to have Monsignor Chuck say a blessing. Okay. So next, I'd like to bring up the two artists who I've known for several years now. Great guys, a lot of fun. Hardworking, love their city. They're Detroit residents with their wives and kids living here, and they are a true part of this community of Detroit. And I'm so glad we have such talented, I guess, can I still call you young guys? I guess young guys. Young guys in the city of Detroit doing this. So with that, I'd like to bring Erik and Israel Nordin up, please.
I'd like to say thank you to all of you for being here today. I'd like to say thank you to everyone that's up here that helped make this day possible. I would like to say thank you to all the people who support us and allow us to live a life of creating art for really symbolic and heavy-duty reasons. The group of sculptures that we have up here is from our Life Tree series. The Life Tree is a symbol of change in our life. We all have successes and struggles, and people in our lives can change the directions of our lives and how we think. They can change who we become. The Life Tree also symbolizes the growth of a city, the changes and growth that Detroit has been through, and we are changing more every day. The cube is derived from the map of a city. It symbolizes Detroit on its path to a higher place. The glass symbolizes the precious water that we all love so much. The I-beams we left torn at the top to show the growth that continues to happen in our beautiful city. The walls are life trees as well, if you look at them vertically, and those are to show growth that continues to happen and opening doors and giving within the community to our next generation. Joe Louis Arena was very significant to us. We've been season ticket holders almost our whole life. We integrated the I-beams from Joe Louis structure, and how proud we are, how proud our father would be when he sees this piece. The Joe Louis Greenway, like our piece on Belle Isle, which is a gateway to the Iron Belt Trail, this piece stands at the beginning of the Joe Louis Greenway as a placemaking for all the amazing trails that we have in our city.
How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for coming. What a beautiful day and a beautiful park. This place is unbelievable. Israel and I are so proud to be part of this amazing destination and to be part of City Detroit as residents and people that have lived and worked in the city now for almost 20 years. A lot of our friends moved to other cities. Artists moved to LA and New York, and we wanted to stay here and make a big difference here in our city that we love. We start by thanking Mayor Duggan. He is so supportive of public art in the city with the mural initiatives and so many things that we're lucky to have a man like him leading the way in beautifying our parks and our city. Israel and I would like to thank from our hearts the Adamo family for working with us to create something like this art piece for the city. His family has been in the city for 3 generations working, and I can tell you honestly, he is one of the coolest, kindest, most giving people that we've worked with. And from his heart, he just wanted something special from Detroit for his family and generations of everybody's family to be able to come to Detroit and to be able to enjoy and to have a message that's positive and something special for everybody. I'm going to try to work through these thanks quickly, but it takes a ton of people to make this happen. I want to thank Brad Dick. Israel and I have known Brad for some time, and he's an amazing person. The way he leads his team, and his team is unbelievable as well. And by his team, I mean the city team. So thank you, Brad, for helping us find this location and for making it possible to have an art piece at such a special place. Also want to make a quick thank you to Tim Carl and John DeRuyter, who are the 2 architects that work with us on this piece. They were the ones that kind of masterminded the landscape and the park in general, and they're both amazing guys, so thanks, guys. Also, a quick thanks to Brad Brarski and his PGA team that did the landscaping, the boulders, and that work with the team. It's funny, but when you're doing a job, you don't, everybody counts, and the smallest details count, and when you have good people and people that care about how things turn out, it really makes a big difference. Most of all, and lastly, I want to thank the community. We've had some wonderful meetings with the community about the meaning of the park, the meaning of living in this area, the meaning of Detroit, and what's special to the community. And we tried to weave those essences into this piece so that it would be authentic and connect with the community in a way that feels real, and that it's a story about all Detroiters and everybody that lives and works here. The list can go on, but we just want to say thank you again to everybody today for coming. We're having a short, this afternoon, an after party at our studio in Midtown, which is over in the area of Selden Standard and Wayne State, that area there. So we'd like to invite you all to come, and thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Rich, to be called cool by the Nordin Brothers is extra cool, right? So anyway, I'd like to bring up next Liana Medley. She's the executive director for the Joe Louis Greenway. We did a nationwide search and ended up finding someone here in our city of Detroit who was perfect fit for it, that the whole committee agreed to. Myself, Matt Mullen, Alexis Wiley, and Mary Amdola were the hiring committee. We all just fell in love with her. And the one thing about Liana is I found out we live a block apart. We'd never met before, so it was really, really close by. So anyway, I'd like to bring up Liana Medley to speak on behalf of the Joe Louis Greenway, and then we'll do the blessing from Monsignor Chuck.
Thank you, Brad. So like everyone else, I want to thank Mayor Duggan, thank Brad and the GSD team, the Adamo family, and the Nordin Brothers for this amazing sculpture. As I read the plaque, I really wanted to emphasize something that stood out to me, and I think that really resonates with Detroiters and our journey. It said, "Step through the door and your journey will begin." And I think that's something that as Detroiters we can really understand, that our journey has begun. And for the Louis Greenway and the partnership, we are on this journey with the city to ensure that beautiful parks and beautiful spaces extend from the amazing, world-renowned riverfront into the neighborhoods in Detroit. And as the Louis Greenway continues to be developed, communities are continuing to engage with our teams. They're coming out and sharing their voices, and the plan is being met and their needs are being served. And so I want to make sure that you all know that the partnership as a nonprofit is here to serve the community. We're proud to stand as the steward of the Louis Greenway in the neighborhoods. And I'm so excited that our journey into amazing outdoor spaces in the neighborhoods is beginning. Thank you.
Well, it's a great privilege to be here for this joyful event. I'm here for two reasons, really. The first is as a friend of the Adamo family for several years, and then providentially, secondly, as a local pastor. I'm the rector of St. Ian's Basilica, just on the other side of the bridge. Whenever the Adamo family does something significant, they invite God to be part of the situation. So happy to be here with them to do that. O God, the fullness of blessing comes down from you. To you our prayers of blessing rise up. In your kindness, shed your blessing upon us as your servants who stand before you, devout and faithful, in front of this piece of art that recognizes the resilience of our beloved city of Detroit. Grant that all the hard work that has gone into this project as a means of creation provide an inspiration to all who see it, help them to strive for a better society, and to praise and glorify your holy name always. We ask this in God's name. Amen.